Okay, YouTube, this your boy Mark from Loose Screw Reviews, back again another video. Today, I'm going to be doing an unboxing of a submersible LED light from a company called Idealife. Alright, but you know how we do. Before we get started, let's get all that business and politics out of the way. If you haven't already, just hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you'll be notified of new videos. Tell a friend, tell a friend. Once we get to 2,000 subscriber mark, we'll be doing some giveaways of some of the products that I do on the channel. Alright, now we got all the business and politics out of the way. Let's get to the video. Alright, this is your boy Mark, Loose Screw Reviews. Hope everybody's having a good and blessed day. And bear with me with my temporary lighting. It kind of got temporarily moved out of the studio for temporarily, but you know we'll be back in the mix in a minute. But bear with me with the horrible lighting. But yeah. Like I said, this is from a submersible light from a company called Idealife. I don't know if you guys can see that. Trying to make sure you guys be able to see it. It's one of them decoration lights. You can like put it in a jar full of water and have it like turn colors. And people use them for parties and get-togethers to set the ambiance. But also you can use it to set stuff on top of like little sculptures, like I have right here. Little something that I just picked up somewhere. Well, I picked that up, but I think it was at like picked up at like a Marshalls or TJ Maxx, and I added a little sculpture, little, you know, under 20 bucks or somewhere. But I'm gonna show you how I'm using it. I'm gonna show you what all comes with it. Here's the box. Nothing really on the box. Just talking about submersible LED light. And I've already been using it because I wanted to see how it works for myself before I tested it out. This is what you get in the box. You get the light itself, and it doesn't come with batteries. So, you know, I'm gonna set it out over the back. You have to put batteries in it yourself. Also, it comes with a remote, and the remote had a little plastic tab in here to protect the battery that comes inside the control. The control is the only thing that comes with batteries. You have to get your own batteries. I think it's like AAA batteries, but I'm gonna show you in a minute. We'll toss this to the side. Here's the light itself. You have a bunch of LEDs on here. Let me see how many LEDs. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 LEDs on here. And you see on the back it has a magnet, so if you wanted to stick it on to something, let me see what I got around here. I got something that I can stick it on to. I don't think I have something right on hand. Well, I do. I think I got it's there you go. It's holding a lock. So yeah, that magnet will hold it up. And this is I'm using just flying by the seat of my pants right here trying to do this video, y'all. But yeah, it's got a magnet on the back, pretty strong. It'll hold it up, so you ain't got to worry about falling. So if you wanted to put this on your refrigerator, you know, just on the sides or something, just to create some ambiance, whatever, you could. You know, you do whatever you want. After you buy it, it's yours. You know what I'm saying? Like, you unscrew it out, and you see this. What I put some this AA battery. So it takes 3 AA batteries in here. I got rechargeable, but I would advise getting, you know, regular batteries, not rechargeable, because for some reason rechargeable batteries, they wear out. These type of rechargeable batteries anyway wear out too quick for me. But to each his own. And you can see it's clear. You can see the batteries inside. Make sure that you have it screwed on tight if you're going to be putting this in water, because it's meant to put it inside little water, and it's supposed to be waterproof. So you got to make sure you got this seal on. I'm gonna open it up. You see the rubber, because you can feel the rubber gaskets in there. You see these rubber gaskets in there? I know my little BS light right here that I'm using now, it's not doing no justice, but you know, work with me now. You see you got the little rubber seals in there, gasket, and it has one right around here. So to make sure it has a watertight seal. Okay, I got it nice and tight. Now see, I'm not worried about it getting watertight, because I'm not going to be using it to submerge in water. I bought it for ambiance, to sit it on the shelf in the corner of the office to create a little ambiance. And let me show you the remote. Well, before I show you the remote, let me show you the back of it. It gives you directions on how to open and close. And it tells you that's the magnet and all that good stuff. and it says Submersible LED light, upgraded version 2.0. So I don't know if you guys can see that, but yeah. And it still has a little plastic film. I can finally take the plastic film off because I want to leave it on for the video. But here's the remote. You have the on and off switches, and you have the brightness controls right here. I don't know if this, let me get some light over here so you guys can see. Make sure you guys can see right here. Bring it up a little closer. Then you have your time. It's got a timer on it. That's a cool feature. You can set it so if you don't want this thing on all night long or all day long, set a timer for a half an hour, for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. You're good to go. I think that's a nice little feature right there. So you know, you might just want to be entertaining. You might having to get together for about an hour or something like that. Set it, bam, forget it. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to worry about going and cutting on and off. It shuts itself off. That's a cool feature. I like that. So you got your red, green, blue, orange, yellow, turquoise, whatever you want to call that, white. And you got your strobe, spark. Like I said, my lighting. I'm trying to get my lighting right for you guys, and I'll be glad when I get my studio back in order. You got your flash, breathe, and they call it crossfade. I'm gonna demonstrate all of them for you. But before I put the sculpture on there, I'm gonna go ahead and power it on. Bam. I'm gonna turn the lights down. With little lights, this temporary lighting I'm working with, I'm gonna turn them off, so you guys can get the gist of it. Alexa, turn off office.
Okay.
Alright, so I got it nice and dark in here. So I'm just going to keep one light on. Alright, so there's your red, green, blue. I want to say that's maybe about pink, yellow, turquoise, and your white. And then you got the strobe feature. That's their strobe feature. Spark feature. That's pretty cool. That looks good. I'm gonna show you when I put the sculpture on there. That's pretty cool. You got your flash. Okay, that's the flash. Kind of a slow flash, I would say. And then you got the breathe. I'm guessing the breathe is okay, simulating my breathing, I guess. I would call that pulse, but you know. And then you got your crossfade. Now a lot of times since I've been using it, I've been having it on this feature right here, and then, like, you know, if we have somebody come over, I go ahead and put it on the spark, because I just like how that pops like that. It pops. And here's the crossfade, and then the brightness. Control the brightness. That's the highest. Well, let me put it back on a solid color so you can see the brightness. So we'll go down and lower the brightness. Remind you, I still have a couple lights on in the studio. All right. Now, let me get it back to the top brightness. Max brightness. Okay. Now, here's where the cool stuff look like. I'm gonna put the little sculpture on here. And I know the angle that it's sitting at is probably not doing any justice for the sculpture. Let's see, because I had it sitting on here just right. This is one of them funny type sculptures. You got to get it on there just right and make sure how I had it sitting on the desk. Okay, there we go. Had it on the sculpture, and I'm gonna turn the lights off right here. That is too cool. Let me put the spark. It looks like the sculpture is just glowing. And I know the angle that I got it sitting on is not doing any justice, but it's cool. It making it look like the glass sculpture is got lights running through it. That is too cool. Put on the breathe. And this is the one I always have it on right here, where it fades in and out to different colors. See, it's changing colors. It's making the sculpture look like it's something off a Marvel movie or something. You know, they got the Incredible Hulk green, you know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's too cool. And I can dim it down. When I dim it down some, I'm gonna dim it down to some of the lowest settings. So I'm gonna set it to blue. Then I'm gonna dim it down as low as it'll go. Alright, it's blinking, letting you know it as low as it go. And I'm gonna brighten it back up to the max brightness. Too cool. Put it on there, flash. Too cool. Put on the strobe. It's making the sculpture like the sculpture is lit up. And that's back on, that's spark. And then there's the like the crossfade. Alright, let me turn the lights back up in here so I can show you the sculpture. Like I say, you can get this bad boy off Amazon. Show you where you can get it from. $14.99 from a company called Idealife. And like I said, that's for what you get. That's pretty decent. I'm probably gonna be picking up. No, ain't no probably to it. I'm gonna be getting a few more off Amazon to put around in different places in the house and in the studio. Let me turn this other light. Amazon. Alexa, turn on office. Okay. Get these lights back on. Yeah, and this is the little sculpture I got. It's really no up or right place, the way to put it. Just some little cheap sculpture. I think I paid $10 or $15 at it was either TJ Maxx or Marshalls, somewhere like that. And I said I needed something to make this thing pop. And lo and behold, I found this on Amazon. Like, see, that's the only thing, trying to figure out which way is the right way to sit it. Yeah. So it'll stay on there. And I say this will be just right once I find the exact way for it to sit. That's the only thing about this sculpture. This sculpture is crazy. There you go. There, you know, I finally found it. So yeah, if you're looking for something for some little ambiance or whatever, you have parties or whatever, like I said, you can. It's waterproof. Got a waterproof seal on it. You can submerge it in. You like sit it in a bucket of water and have them sitting all the way around the room or outside on your deck, and it'll make the whole thing glow. So I'm sorry I didn't have any in the water, because like I said, temporarily kind of in between in the studio, kind of got kicked out of the studio a minute, but we'll be back in the studio, with everything working right in a minute. But yeah, these bad boys right here, you can go in the water, and they're waterproof. You ain't got to worry about it getting inside, messing up everything. And also, like I said, you got your magnet on here. And you can, like I say, you can stick it to your refrigerator, whatever. Strong magnet. You can stick it if you got on any kind of metal surface. And then like you got your remote. You could control it. Turn it off, turn it on. Too easy. You're good to go. Alright, YouTube, this has been your boy Mark for Loose Screws Reviews. Bringing this video. I appreciate you guys taking out time to check out the video. And if you haven't already, hit that like, subscribe, notification bell to be notified of new videos. Tell a friend, we'll get a 2,000 subscriber mark. We'll be doing giveaways of some of the products I do right here on the channel. And make sure you hit that like button, because it really helps the channel, and the subscribe button, it really helps the channel. So let YouTube know that you really want to see the material. All right. That's been my review of the LED submersible remote control light. It's been your boy Mark for Loose Screws and Views. And like I always say, treat people how you want to be treated. Treat people better than you want to be treated. Alright? Let's see, the message for the day. Boy, message for the day. Oh, man. Off the top of my head, the message for the day is, don't be self-centered and constantly thinking about yourself. Don't be self-centered and thinking about yourself. Don't be arrogant. Don't be one of those people that have one of those bullish attitudes and are always try to thinking they you know, the it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to cuss on the channel and get no YouTube messed up or whatever, but you know what I'm saying? You know, be humble. Don't be arrogant. You know what I'm saying? You know, just that's the message for today. All right. I know I'm kind of slacking on the message of the day. Just, you know, bear with me. Like I said, you know, got a little temporary thing going on with the studio, but we'll be back in effect in about a week or so. So, all right, appreciate you guys checking out the video. This has been your boy Mark, Flu Screws Reviews, and I'm out. Drop the mic. Peace.